Hello viewer, this is just a very early bit of footage from a game I'm making. It's a first-person immersive sim-like game, so inspired by the likes of Thief and Dishonored. Just made a very small blocked out level here and just testing very early abilities and movement, so I'll just talk through what we've got going on at the moment. So first of all, I've got a light system, so you can see from the top right we've got the yellow bar, so that shows that we're fully visible. This will be used in stealth systems to show how visible the player is to an enemy. So we're out in the moonlight there, so we're fully visible. Now if we go into a shadow, you should see that bar go down. Now it's going completely dark to show that we're completely invisible to enemies. At the moment there's no enemies in the game, so that'll be one of the next things I'll be putting in, but it's just a good way of demonstrating how the light system works at the moment. So if we go into that, fully visible in this light, but if we go into a dark corner, we're fully in the dark there. And then if we go to an area like this where we're a bit hidden, but we're still in some light, it's partly yellow, so we're partly hidden. And as we walk around, you'll just see that get brighter and darker. So if a player sits still in a really dark corner, completely hidden like that. Let's just jump up here. So we've got some expected mobility options, double jumping, vaulting up ledges. At some point I would like to add some sort of blink sort of option like in Dishonored to get around. At the moment I do have a dash that's a bit like, probably closest to Cyberpunk's dash, but while it works it's just a bit boring. Yes, it's good for maybe evading combat options like that, but, and you know, clearing gaps, it's just, as I said, it's just a bit boring. So I'm going to think about another ability to add. And speaking of abilities, one of the main points of this game, the main power set, is going to be telekinetic powers. So being able to add lift up objects and enemies and throw them around, all completely physics based. So you can lift up an object like that and it follows your cursor and your crosshair. So this is the lift ability, so you can do something like lift a crate up, put it down next to a wall, drop it, and then use it to scale higher walls. Or you can pick an object up and then launch it, like in Control, maybe launch that at enemies, and the heavier the object is, the more damage it does. Maybe a lighter object just stuns them. And then you can also, similar to Control, rather than just picking them up and moving around, you can pull them towards you like that and then use them as a projectile. And the idea is there'll be an ability tree, so you'll start off maybe only to lift up lighter objects. You maybe some lighter objects sharper, so you can launch them at an enemy's head and kill them in a stealth way, or lighter objects, if they hit their body, will only stun them. That's all to come really. So there's no enemies in it at the moment. It's just a very early just bit of movement. And hopefully I'll get some more videos done and just talk about the general aesthetics of this game when I get them more loaded in. I do have one in mind. You can probably maybe even work out the early inspiration for the type of look of the game at the moment. But that's it for now really. So hopefully I'm trying to do some more videos every week really, just showing what little progress I make. Sometimes it'll be a lot, sometimes it'll just be little bits here and there which I'm tweaking, but if you're interested, I'd appreciate anyone subscribing or liking it and just giving it a follow and seeing what you think.